Hello everybody, Aaron here, and I'm with Lillian.
Hey guys.
And welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Today we're hopping in, we got a message from Poppy.
What's up, Poppy?
I see Doran finally convinced you to leave the Snidgets.
If anyone can keep them out of poacher hands, it's the centaurs.
Probably
And
true.
I wanted to thank you. When the poachers ambushed us, it was nice not to face them alone.
I was happy to help.
Yep.
Of course. It's the sort of thing friends do for each other, isn't it?
I suppose so. I am glad you came to Hogwarts. It's already been my best year. I wouldn't want a repeat of Horntail Hall, of course, but I did enjoy the Three Broomsticks. Had no idea how lovely it was there.
Had you never been to the Three Broomsticks?
I used to spend most of my time with Highwing, and well, I don't know how Serona feels about hippogriffs popping in for a butterbeer. Highwing's the only one I would have gone with.
Fair enough.
Or Gran, of course.
It's fair. Highwing is good company.
Nothing wrong with that. Highwing's good company.
She is. Although I am beginning to see the appeal of human friends. It was nice to talk about my
Hitting on me,
parents and
Poppy.
Gran with someone. And share Highwing.
Stay out of trouble.
It has all been a pleasure, Poppy. Do try and stay out of trouble.
Don't know that I can. We've taken on poachers twice now, successfully. I rather think you've helped me develop a taste for it. And with centaurs as allies, I might actually go looking for trouble.
Fair enough.
You and
I
should
don't think
meet
that's a
for
good
butterbeer
idea,
soon.
Poppy.
Perhaps Highwing can join us?
In my
Highwing's-
knapsack.
Oh, Highwing's always in my knapsack. Okay, let's head to the Undercroft, because we also got a message from Sebastian that he wants to chat.
He wants to see us.
Are we in trouble?
Take your bets if he wants to bet to beat us up.
I mean, we didn't expel him, so
Fair enough. Okay, I want to beat him up.
fair enough. There's enough. It's really hard. Like, especially in the beginning, you like Sebastian, but then
Yeah.
as he goes further and further in the dark arts, it just gets maddening.
Yep,
And
true.
I honestly, at that point, I prefer Ominous as a character.
me too.
Hi, Sebastian.
I'm glad you came.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominous spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry, but I'm glad to know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
She may come around.
Eventually.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominous everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But
No.
I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
What just popped as a quest? Okay, it's just natties. Okay, I don't know. It seemed like something else popped, but
It
so
kinda
close
seemed
to
like
that
it, but-
40.
I know.
Okay, we're going to head to Nat's site now. She is somewhere out in the world, way down here,
Hiding.
apparently.
She's got to avoid her mother somehow.
So she goes to the furthest place south she can.
Oh, absolutely. Her mother would never find her there.
I'm pretty sure she would.
With her all-seeing eye.
Are you ready to finish Harlow?
Yeah, may as well. Time to tie up the loose ends, right?
Yep.
I'm ready to finish Harlow once and for all. What is your plan?
I received an owl from Mrs. Bickle.
Yeah, we
She
already got rid
wondered
of
if we were
Rookwood, so
having any luck going after Harlow. Suggested we could gather evidence from a friend near Manor Cape.
But she warned us to stay out of it. Was rather adamant about it.
Precisely.
Harlow knows that we saved Archie, and that we rescued Mr. Rabe. The letter didn't come from Mrs. Bickle, did it?
I do not
Yeah, I
believe it
don't
did.
think Mrs.
Hallow
Bickle.
intends to
Yeah.
ambush us.
Yeah.
But now we have the upper hand. We can prepare.
We are stronger than Hallow, and he knows it. That's why he's resorting to this sort of trickery. We must go.
Go.
I don't know if we
Oh,
should be
I
rushing
meant to
into
click
this.
I'm ready.
If he thinks we are aware of his plans, he may call off the ambush. We should behave as he
Click on.
expects us to.
Fair point. All right, let's go.
I'm ready.
Brilliant.
I clicked on the maybe we should take a
Hallow's
moment.
reign ends today.
Perhaps we
We're
ought
going
to
up here.
inform Officer Singer of our plans.
And
I
it
already
does.
sent her an owl to let her know that we were following a lead given to us by Mrs. Bickle.
Are you concerned she might tell your mother?
Indeed she will, but so be it. I am tired of hiding it from her.
Fair enough.
My mother needs to understand that I will not be safe from the
Fair.
Ashwinders until everyone is. I shall pursue them until they are finished, and I think she knows that.
Kind of fair.
As do you.
Where is he?
I do not know. We should look around.
Uh-oh.
Well, considering all of the dark wizards spawning, I would guess somewhere there. That's okay, we faced worse. We faced Brookwood. Got a whole nother group over here. Get out of here. Arlo?
Uh-oh. That's supposed to be an insult?
Little Nat Sione, innit? And her excruciatingly loyal companion. You two have done quite a bit of damage to my business interests. But I must grudgingly give you some credit. What was once a mere annoyance has become remarkably problematic. Fortunately, I pride myself on my problem-solving skills. Do you want to concede now? Must
Ow.
we prolong this?
Good on you, Netsai. I used the wrong spell.
Gosh dang it.
Heading in your favour. A shame to see such potential go
Where'd he go? Where is he?
fight like a muggle. Expulso! Come now, you can do better.
I fight like a muggle. You'll regret you said that.
Expulso! This will not end in your favour.
Time for another duel?
Guess so.
Ouch.
Okay. Why is this more difficult than Rookwood's?
Good question.
I've taken Crucio before. Come on, man. Should've just let me have it.
She looks so dead in that moment, too. That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Are you sure you are up for a visitor? Yes, Mother. I feel fine, and it will do me good to see my friend. Very well. But do not overdo it, Natsai. I know, Mother.
She's right, Natty.
Yeah, you should listen to your mother.
We gonna have a conversation?
It is good to see
Oh, your mother
you,
has to
my
get up.
friend.
I get it.
Can't quite
I'm
sit in
glad
her
to
mom's
see you
lap.
doing so well.
I'm
think
doing
I didn't know I was
better
gonna sit
than
down.
it appears. I am only here because my mother insisted, just to be safe. I was relieved when she told me that you were all right.
Fair enough.
Thanks to
Only
you.
because of you. How are you feeling?
Thanks to you.
I've had better days, but Nurse Blaney says that I am on the mend.
I am sorry, Natty. It's my fault you got hurt.
What? No. Do not blame yourself for this. The moment that I saw Harlow aim his wand at you, well,
You didn't think, you just acted.
Yeah.
You did what came naturally.
I suppose it was instinct. Yes. I could not simply stand there and let you get hurt.
Then I shouldn't feel guilty?
Of course not. There was nothing that you... Oh my. I cannot believe that it took me this long to see it. He made a choice based on instinct. My father, you, my friend, are no more to blame for my injuries today than I am to blame for my father's sacrifice years ago.
From what I know of him, it seems there's a lot of your father in you.
That's very kind of you to say. I hope that you are right. This has all been a bit much, hasn't it? A battle here at Hogwarts. Everything we have done to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot. But we have done it. Rookwood is dead, Harlow is on his way to Azkaban, and the rest of them are on the run. A few of the dregs will still be about, fighting for their lost cause. But Rookwood's enterprise has fallen
And it
apart.
has.
Everything is safer now because of us. Because of you.
Thank you, but we make a formidable team. You, my fellow traveler, have enriched my time at Hogwarts beyond anything I could have imagined. Thank you. I believe your friendship to be one of the most important in my life. Thank you for coming
With
to
that,
visit
that's
me.
the last
It is always good
relationship
to
quest.
see you.
Yes, it is.
That is level 40.
That
Challenges.
is level 40. Get the last spell here.
So if we look at our collections here, I am missing just one cloak. And that would be the one for the Dark Arts Arena, which we're going to show off now. So I'm going to head to world map here. And then
That should
Dark
be
Arts Arena
everything
is right
for
about
me.
here.
Map. A world map.
So this is a kind of a DLC.
A
It
little
was-
bit
It was given to those that
pre-ordered.
I think it was those that got the deluxe edition.
Right.
Is the technical, like, what got you this. So yeah, this is just kind of a little battle arena for exclusively using the dark arts. Oh, get out of here.
I know. Going on about how I costed them a dragon. Alright, are you destroying vases or?
I am.
Okay.
I have 3 more to destroy.
Fight waves of enemies in this battle arena with the unforgivable curses of Avada Kedavra, Imperio, and Crucio, as well as the Blast and Curse Confringo. In addition to their unique and devastating effects, unforgivable curses break through all shield charms.
See, there's a part of me that wishes there was an achievement for doing the Dark Arts Arena without using any of the Dark Arts.
Yeah, that would
I
have
think
been
that
cool.
would have been cool. Enter the arena.
Let's go.
Because you could do it. It
Yeah,
would be difficult,
absolutely.
but you could do
It
it.
is possible. I've done it.
Okay.
Maxie, you let Nora Bagwell go, didn't you? You're about to You're going to regret that.
Okay.
You
Don't
made a
Crystal
great
Palace me.
mistake.
Shame nobody saw that.
First wave down.
One less human to worry about.
Is that the best I can do? No, I can knock you out.
You won't get away with that.
Who's next?
Too late.
Wave 3.
Fight.
You've got walking blood on your hands.
You weakness. Allow me to put you out of your misery. You will pay for your
There's wave 2 done.
to regret that. Such arrogance. What have you done? You've made a great mistake.
There we go.
Wave 4.
Oh dear.
Oh, troll time.
I hate troll time.
I know, me too. Not a fun time. Ow. That killed you?
Get rid of this sentinel. I'm actually like,
Ow.
after I said like doing the thing without using the dark arts, I have not used the dark arts yet.
I
mean,
haven't either.
I am trying to avoid it.
I've used Confringo, but not the dark.
I have
Arts.
not used Ringo even. I'm just not even touching any of them. Ow. Okay. I am not pressing Q. Why is my shield popping up like constantly?
That's odd.
Oh, I missed one. There you go.
Rest easy, my large friend.
Final wave. Let's take out this troll.
No more happy days for you. You will pay for your deeds.
You enjoy suffering.
2 trolls to defeat. This is gonna be a pain. You know what? Hit yourself in the face with Saint's magic.
You're going to regret that.
Yeah, it's 1 troll down.
I won't rest. Lucky, that's all.
There we go.
I'm a
Not
little bit behind.
too shabby. That's fine.
Ah. He touched me.
Seriously? Oh, there's a mongrel? Not anymore. Alright. Just to double check, that says 100. That looks good. All talent points are spent. All challenges are at 100%.
Okay. Wave complete.
The map 116,
Final wave.
31, 95, 20, 32, 11, 14, 20, 18. And then Hogwarts. 35, 150, 10.
Get outta here.
1. Cool.
Assassins are a nuisance.
They really are.
Gosh dang it. I rolled. Game.
I hate it when the game does that. Not fun. As you can see, I got a shiny Graphorn.
Yes.
And there's the baby. I got a baby Graphorn. Because they're cute. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to get out the brush. Give you a brushing. And we can give you a brushing. And then we can give you a brushing. And then brush the baby. Too cute. Alright. Almost back up there.
The executioner hit the troll.
Nice.
I have done no damage to the troll yet, and the troll is nearly dead because of the executioner.
Very resourceful.
I wasn't even trying.
Those trolls can be quite the nuisance.
They can.
There goes
missed.
Peeves.
There we go. That should be it. And there's the duelist mask.
Nice.
Turn to the Highlands. Not too shabby. Well, I guess I'm going to take one quick look, make sure I have 100% on everything. I should.
Get out of the
9 out of
bush.
9, 67 out of 67, 99 out of 99, 150 out of 150, 13 out of 13, 75 out of 75, 42 out of 42, 140 out of 140, 16 out of 16, and 13 out of 13. If you look at challenges, 100% on everything. And I should have, like, what, one unspent talent point? You know what? I'll just throw it here just because I don't really care.
It's fair.
Okay, with that, we're going to head and go talk to Professor Weasley. I doubt that there's any dialogue for having done everything prior to talking to her. But
Fair.
who knows?
I really hope there is.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I know. There's
She's
part
probably
of me
just going to
that's
say,
like,
oh, there's more for you to do. And it's like, is there? What?
hi, Professor Weasley. Ready to speak to me?
Hi, Professor.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a Graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
I did visit
It's
Azkaban.
harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide.
What about
May
my
I
field
see
guide?
it? Of course.
Come on,
complete.
Professor. Say something good. I worked hard on this.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems
Nothing
you've
left to do.
nothing left to do to complete
my
your
God.
field
There is a
Most
dialogue
impressive.
line.
Yes!
With your OWLs soon upon us, I
I'm
am
shocked.
thrilled to see you so prepared.
Yeah.
I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
I am in shock that there was a dialogue.
Yeah.
Oh, you've done everything. There's nothing more to do.
You little completionist, I like you.
Well, time to go to the Great Hall.
Yep.
That's on the other side of Hogwarts. I'm porting there. I don't feel like walking.
Fair enough.
Done enough walking.
That's right. It starts in this room.
Hi, Peeves. Are you trying to cheat off of a meat?
Of course. What?
Or meat's just like, no.
I understand what's happening. I noticed a strange sound during this cutscene, and it's the suit of armor getting beaten up.
Oh. It's happening in your... I think that happened in my main playthrough.
Just got done, so shouldn't be a problem.
Lionfish spines. Mmm.
Mm.
Mmm. Hey, Jerry Claw.
Uh-oh.
Hogwarts. Hey, it's a kitty cat. Your 5th year's learn ridiculous? What's yours gonna be? No, you're not gonna show us? It would have been funny, probably.
Destroyed armor in the background.
Mine doesn't have that this time. Hi, Poppy. Hi, Natsai. Whoever waved at me last. Oh, my cloak is...
All messed up.
My cape clipped through my head.
Oh, man.
That was amusing.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor.
Nice.
Allow me to finish.
No,
Never.
Professor Black. They're gonna cheer at each of them.
Of course.
The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin.
Ominous.
Ominous.
Poor Ominous.
The winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less.
Character just in the background, just sitting there, and everyone's staring. Oh, I would hate that.
Yeah,
it
me
seems
too.
That it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Does that make up for the points I've lost over the school year?
Thank you, Professor.
Probably barely.
I suppose we have our winner.
Hufflepuff.
Ravenclaw, what are you
Hufflepuff.
talking about?
The true winner is Hufflepuff. Oh yeah, Poppy's from my house. I forgot.
Yep.
Poppy's celebrating with me.
And there's the credits.
Here's the credits.
We've made it to the end.
You know, this game gets a lot of hate.
It does.
For reasons like unrelated to this game. Like, it's honestly kind of frustrating, and that there are parts of the gaming community that can be that toxic.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, this has probably been one of my favorite games this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, the playthrough that you've seen is my second playthrough of this game in this year.
Yeah.
Looking over at my playtime, I've put over 130 hours in this game.
You don't want to know how many hours
I know
put
it's
into
more
this.
because you put more time into the others than I have.
By the time we finish this, it will probably be over 180.
Yeah, I'm not shocked. And I'll probably put more time into this game. I absolutely loved it. There's certain things, like obviously trying to do all of the Merlin trials and all that kind of stuff is tedious.
It is.
To say the least. Notwithstanding, I feel like Avalanche did an amazing job capturing the beauty and fantasy of Hogwarts in a way that just has never truly been captured the same.
Yeah.
That's amusing that TT Games worked on this. That's kind of amusing to me.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know what more praise I can give it other than this is been one of my favorite games in the last probably ever that I've played. This is one of my top games of all time. Like, the other things up there would be like Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor.
Yeah.
Probably Marvel's Spider-Man and Miles Morales. Like, a lot of recent games. I have a lot of older games on that list too. But the story within Hogwarts Legacy is just so... It just grabs onto you.
It does.
Like, by the time that Lodgok dies, you care for him. By the time that Solomon dies, you are frustrated with Sebastian. And by the time that Professor Fig dies, you absolutely love him.
Yeah.
And it's painful to see him go. Like, that brought me to tears again. Like, knowing it was going to happen, it brought me to tears again.
One of the things that really gripped me the first time I played through this game was I had put off a lot of the additional things that you can do during the game, like Merlin Trials and Ancient Magic hotspots. And of course, after beating the game, Fig dies and it's very emotional. And as I was going back through and completing the hotspots and stuff, my character would say, "I wish Fig had seen that." And it's meant to be a line that character says while Fig is alive, but it hits 10 times worse at the end of the game.
Yeah, when you've already lost Fig.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just... This game is incredible.
Yeah.
Lots of people have differing opinions on it, and that's fine. But to me, this is probably one of my favorite games of all time.
I'd have to agree.
One that it goes up there with like Skyrim for me. That's one that I will probably replay multiple times.
It's true.
And so it's just an enjoyable experience. Corrections and additions. Is this stuff they added afterwards? Or
I don't
corrections
know.
and additions to the game? With all of that said, we will probably be back for one more episode sometime in the future. There is a bit of DLC that was made Sony PS5 exclusive for I believe they said it was maybe a year. So supposedly our understanding is sometime after February 10th that DLC will be released to the wider audience. If that takes place, I'm going to say if, just in case it doesn't,
Yeah.
we will be back and cover that bit of DLC or that bit of content
Absolutely.
that when it gets added to the game. And if ever DLC happens, which it sounds like they're not interested in doing, we will obviously do that as well.
Right.
Just because of our affinity for this game and relationship with this game. There were times playing through it for recording where it brought back memories of like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone that I played years ago. I've got playthroughs on my channel. I grew up with those games, and there were just times where I'd be doing some spells and be like, oh my gosh, I've just got sent back in time to my childhood.
A wave of nostalgia.
Yeah, there's just so much nostalgia, and I love it. And there could be a layer of that like is tinting my glasses some. This game isn't perfect.
No, absolutely not.
There are plenty of physics issues of your cloak clipping through your body and other random glitches that occurred. I know Lillian had to restart a quest because it just glitched out on her.
Yep.
I had one where it completely glitched out on me to be able to get a large chest because it was just the butterfly I needed just disappeared.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect game. I'm not expecting it to be a perfect game though. It's with the size of game and way games are made now, it would take many more years to squash all the bugs before a game comes out.
It's true.
And yeah, you have examples of games that come out nearly perfect, but those are few and far between, especially nowadays.
And even if something comes out that seems to be perfect, people are always going to find the exploits, because there's a huge speedrunning community out there that literally runs against every wall trying to figure out how to break the game.
Yep. Well, and I think of something like Stardew. When Stardew Valley was set to release, the night before release, Concerned Ape found a game-breaking bug and stayed up all night to fix it.
Yep.
Just so that it could still release on that day. So, and even at that point, even after he squashed that bug, there was a lot more. Yes, he was a team of one. He did that game himself, and this is a team of a lot more. But games are going to come out and have their issues. Honestly, for us, this game ran pretty good.
Yeah,
I have no complaints with how this game ran on my system. I have a powerful rig. I accept that. Lolian has my old rig, which was still a powerful rig.
It's true.
And so I accept that not everyone is going to have those kind of specs. But at the same time, you can turn down settings. You can use things like XeSS and DLSS and FSR, whatever else is in this game, to improve your experience to some degree or another. So I don't like games necessarily getting crap for, oh, it doesn't run well on my computer.
Yeah.
Because, okay, make sure if all your settings are at low and you've got those kind of technologies on and it still doesn't run well, sure, then it doesn't run well on your computer. But at that point, do you meet the minimum specs? Or are you expecting too much out of the game? Because a lot of times those minimum specs are 30 FPS, not 60. And so, I don't know, just some of my frustrations with the gaming industry as a whole nowadays, like, just can be frustrating at times.
It's true.
But, yeah. Any other thoughts on the game?
I think it was really good. I think that I know a friend of mine has talked about watching this playthrough, and I don't remember exactly if I'm pretty sure they haven't read the books, but I'm sure they've seen some, if not all, the movies. And all I really have to say is you don't need to know much about Hogwarts to enjoy this game. This game does a really good job standing by itself and being its own story. And it's easy enough that you can pick up on things. And there's a lot of lore that they put in the game for you to find if you're curious about it, you know? It doesn't have to always be about Harry Potter to be in this amazing world. And I think that the story that they crafted for this was amazing as a standalone. I also think that the music that they made for this game was super well done. And if you listen to it, you can hear the callbacks to Williams' arrangement for the movies. And they did a really good job of taking that inspiration and making something of their own to go with this game, so that it wasn't leaning so heavily on the books and the movies, you know?
Yeah. So. I mean, it would be one thing if it was based on like fully based on the books.
Yeah.
It's not.
No.
It's
its own story.
It's its own story, and it stands fully on its own. And for that, I just have to applaud Avalanche. When this game was coming out, was announced, all of that, I was hesitant. Like, I wanted it to be good, but I was cautiously optimistic because Avalanche just, they're known for Disney Interactive stuff.
It's true.
I wasn't expecting anything groundbreaking out of them, and then we get this, and I'm blown away. Blown away by what they were able to accomplish, and the love and everything they put into this game. You can tell that this game was just crafted with so much care and so much love, and that's not something you see in every video game anymore. There are some, especially ones that come out yearly, that they kind of start to feel like even the developers don't really care.
It's true.
But it is nice to play a game where you can tell that so much care and attention was put into every detail. If you I know you can find videos on like TikTok and other places of reading through a section of the book explaining an area of Hogwarts.
Yeah.
And then as you walk through that area of Hogwarts, it is so similar down to tiny details of the explanations that were given in the books.
Yeah.
And that is incredible. Like, I've watched some of those videos on TikTok and listened to the explanation of this certain place within Hogwarts, entering the Great Hall or what have you, and it just being nearly identical is incredible.
Yeah.
Something I really didn't necessarily expect coming into this.
No. I didn't either.
And you've got characters that are just wonderful, from Professor Fig to Poppy and Natty and Ominous. I'm gonna skip Sebastian there because Sebastian annoys me.
You know, to their credit, they didn't make all the characters perfect.
No.
They gave them flaws. Made them very well-rounded.
Yeah, they were.
I mean, if they weren't good at doing that, we wouldn't despise the choices that Sebastian made.
Like, I can understand where people are coming from liking Sebastian so much.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he frustrates me with the decisions he makes.
It's true.
Because he just makes boneheaded decisions all in the name of trying to help his sister, which I get. I do. But you don't do things like that. Go as far as to kill your own uncle to do that. It's just... He honestly loses his mind.
Yeah.
And the way they portrayed that, how the dark arts can affect you, is incredible. Like, however long we sit here, there's always going to be things I can bring up of ways that they've done incredible jobs
It's true.
handling this game.
I do have to mention one other thing. When we played through this game the first time, I had played the game to completion before Aaron had. And when I got to Sanbakar's memory, I physically jumped when he cast the killing curse at Isadora. That genuinely surprised me.
Yeah.
And I think what's interesting is when Sebastian casts the killing curse, you see the subtitle before he actually does it, so you know it's coming. And even like the buildup of the story, you know it's coming. But for that moment in Sanbakar's memory, they timed that subtitle to not give away the surprise that he was going to cast the spell. And when Aaron played through the game later and he got to that part, I watched him and he also physically jumped at that moment. And it made me laugh to see that we both had the same reaction to that moment.
Yeah, you just don't expect it out of a character that it feels like you're almost meant to, because all of the keepers, it almost feels like you're meant to kind of idolize them a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you see them do something like that. Obviously, if you look into it, you can find out that, oh, the killing curse wasn't illegal at the time.
Right.
And he did what he had to do. But yeah, the way they portrayed that is just awesome. Because it shows you, and honestly, if you look back at each one of their trials, it shows you that they're human.
Absolutely.
If looking through their memories, it shows you that, yeah, they can make mistakes too. They're not perfect. And they were just doing
what they thought
was best. And it honestly probably was. Isadora needed to be stopped before doing something even worse.
True.
I mean, you see in Sanbakar's memory of how in removing her father's pain, he's a shell of himself because she's honestly removed all emotion. And that's not a world that's worth living in. A world without all emotion. Yeah, I don't know that I have much more to add. I mean, I could keep gushing for hours, but
that pretty much sums up.
Yeah, that pretty much sums up our thoughts. It's a very meaningful game to me. It was done so incredibly well that it is probably, for me, this year is probably my game of the year and one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and skip the rest of these because it's just a lot of credits.
It is a lot.
And we'll let it kick us back to here and finish the House Cup. Well, eventually, hopefully, we'll be back as if they release that content onto PC. And until then, we'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.